Hey guys, welcome back to Milo Investigations. Alright, it is now time to confront Scootaloo and finally get the answers straight out of her. And now we can enter the Kumar Crusade Clubhouse, now that we have Apple Bloom in tow.
So, about the noise in the clubhouse. I don't suppose I could go in and have a look?
Sorry, Twilight, but the club...
Okay, we've had this dialogue before.
Apple Bloom, help me out here.
Oh, it's alright, Sweetie Belle. I've made Twi here an honorary Cutie Mark Crusader for today.
Because apparently you can just do that.
But she has a Cutie Mark. I know! That's what makes her honorary. Duh! Oh, okay then. Welcome to our clubhouse, honorary Cutie Mark Crusader.
Thanks, Sweetie Belle.
Alright, now let's go into the clubhouse.
Ugh! Apple Bloom! I thought I told you not to let any non-Crusaders in here! Oh, don't you worry about that, Scootaloo. I made Twi here an honorary Crusader for today. You what? Ugh, Apple Bloom, that's not something you just do on your own.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Oh, but she found your ribbon. Ain't it worth something? She did? Really?
Yes, I did.
Oh, give it here!
Hold your horses there, Scootaloo.
So to speak.
First, I have a few things to ask about, if I may.
Ugh, really, Twilight?
You want this ribbon back, right?
Fine, make it quick!
I should mention, I've actually done something about, the part, last, one of the parts went on way too long. I've done something about that now. What I do is I practice.
Scootaloo, I have to ask you about last night.
Use the stopwatch on my phone to time how long I do something.
Oh, last night?
Yes, last night. Or, more specifically, where you were last night.
I don't know what you're talking about, Twilight.
Oh, I think you do, Scootaloo. I've already talked to Apple Bloom about some of it.
Apple Bloom? What? Ugh. What did she say, Twilight?
I know that you three were around town square. So, perhaps
She didn't
we
say
should
the
start
practicing a comedy routine thing there. Whoops.
Is everything alright, Twilight?
Well, yes. It's just that right around here is usually when...
Hi!
Hi, Pinkie Pie. Once again.
Right on schedule.
Oh my gosh, Twilight, this is exciting! You finally come across a... confrontation!
Apparently that's a thing to be excited about.
Uh-huh.
Now, these are a whole lot like interrogations, except they're longer and cooler! This time,
And tougher.
we'll totally present some evidence and show that pony who's boss. They may just keep on coming. They're not gonna give in right away. That wouldn't be any fun.
That reads like an innuendo, and I'm not going to elaborate on why. You can figure it out yourself.
Oh no, it'd be so terrible if some pony around here actually just told me something.
Like Twilight, that wouldn't be any fun. I would just make the game too easy. You wouldn't want that for the player, would you?
Basically, you're gonna soon enough see multiple topics, and you gotta bring each of them to a conclusion before you finally get to the bottom of things. Kind of like how you gotta get to the middle of a jelly donut to get to the sweet filling.
Damn it, now I'm hungry.
Well, I can do that.
But here's the part that might make you all frowny wowny. If you present the wrong evidence too many times, well, then it's all over, Buster. That pony's never gonna tell you anything.
But, wait, what? What do I do then?
Well, you're screwed.
Oh, well then you just start over.
Oh, is it just that simple?
Start over?
Well, yeah. You just, try again from the screen. And the confrontation will start back over like nothing ever happened.
Pinkie, I don't think conversations work that way.
In video games, they do.
It's like she doesn't even know this is a video game. Well, good luck! I'm rooting
Pinkie,
for ya.
please leave the fourth wall alone. You're being a dead horse, so to speak.
Is she always like that?
Actually, I think no, I
Yes.
think the phrase I used was
Yes,
completely wrong.
she is.
Please disregard that.
Oh, one
Oh,
other
oh,
thing. You
the
also
motion's
can't
not done.
leave or save the game once a confrontation starts.
Wait, what?
Twilight, you act like you know what that means.
But don't worry, you can't start them when you don't have everything you need.
That's convenient.
Super convenient, right?
Yeah, it is.
Well, maybe not as convenient as if they just tell you everything at the start, but that'd be no fun at all.
My words exactly.
Okie dokie Loki! Now that's everything. Bye!
I have everything I need for this?
Yep.
Well, that's a start, I guess. But now it's time to put everything together.
Let's do it.
Anyways, Scootaloo, about last night and your comedy routine.
Bring it on.
It was supposed to be a secret. But yeah, we've been working on a comedy routine for Rarity's birthday. I imagine you already heard that much from Apple Blabbermouth.
Yep.
Just a minute. Hey, I didn't tell her right away, Scootaloo. She used like her big detective brain on me. I didn't stand a chance.
I have no idea if that was a compliment or sarcasm. So, I'll take it as the former.
I'm not sure how it would be sarcasm, but whatever.
Out of curiosity, why Rarity's birthday? I can see you doing something like this for Cheerilee, but this is different.
Sweetie Belle's idea. She wanted to do something for her sister and somehow roped us into this. I told her that under no circumstances were we going to do something all touchy-feely for Rarity, so that was kind of a compromise. We haven't done comedy in a while, so it seemed like an okay idea to me.
Again, remember how well that went? Everyone laughed at you. Wait. I forget it.
Alright, well, when were you practicing this comedy routine?
We started pretty late in the evening around Town Square, so we could be there when there weren't any ponies around.
Okay.
Just a minute.
That's what happened when you started. What happened after you started? Were you just working on that routine? Nothing else?
Well, yeah. Can't say we did much else.
Can't see much out of place so far, at least. Alright. Do you think you could tell me what you did do?
After we got started, we got into our routine pretty heavily. Heck, we were working on it non-stop until we called it a night.
I smell bullshit. Because according to Apple Bloom... Oh, whoops.
Wait a second.
According to Apple
Not
Bloom...
entirely non-stop, I'm afraid.
Huh?
I happen to know that you three took a break part of the way through your practice session. And I also happen to know that neither Apple Bloom nor Sweetie Belle knew where you were during that time.
Care to explain, Scootaloo?
Apple Bloom! Sorry, Scootaloo. Well, what about it?
Huh?
Maybe we did take a break and I went off somewhere else. What about it? Doesn't mean anything. It's not like you know where I was.
Oh, but I do.
How's this?
Actually, I think I have a pretty good idea of where you were.
What? How?
I talked to Rarity earlier and learned that she witnessed an orange and purple pony running out the door after she discovered her home had been ransacked and her prized jewels stolen. And I also found part of this ribbon just outside the window to her boutique. Not to mention there were tire tracks that looked suspiciously like your scooters, leading directly to that window. Sounding familiar yet, Scootaloo?
Where's True Blue, Scootaloo?
Well, actually no. Can't say it Twilight! None of that points to me! Listen to yourself! I jumped through her window to break in. I mean, that's gonna hurt! Not to mention make a lot of noise. And why in the world would I steal anything from some pony whose sister I'm friends with? That makes no sense! All you've got is circumstantial evidence.
How do you know what that is?
I don't know whether to be annoyed by her stubbornness or impressed by the fact that she correctly used the phrase circumstantial evidence in a sentence.
I'm more impressed by the fact that she even knows what that is. Hell, where did she even learn that?
Stay cool, Twilight. You already know what you need here. You just need to find ways to prove it to her.
Honestly, Twilight, I can't believe this. You're accusing me of stealing from my best friend's sister? What's gotten into you?
Well, I am. Twilight's not.
Give me one good reason why I steal from her. No, not even just from her. From any pony.
Okay, you're supposed to present memory dashes of advice here, which that stumped me on my first playthrough.
Wait a second.
Alright.
Like, how would you even guess to present that? It won't be the last time we have something like that in this game, though.
Alright, what?
I can, in fact, provide a motive for why you'd want to steal Rarity's prize jewel.
Uh-huh.
Scootaloo, I know that a short while ago, Rainbow Dash gave you a very special ribbon of hers and told you a few choice words. Among those, however, was the instruction that you should do something very daring for you and your friends. I trust you know where I'm going with this. If you really did do a bold heist of Rarity's boutique in the middle of the night to steal her most precious jewel, that...
What? No, Twilight, no! You got it all wrong! That wasn't it at all!
Oh, but it was. Confess. Now tell us, where is True Blue?
After she said that, I started practicing scooter tricks, not theft! Stealing things from ponies is so uncool, Twilight. I never! You remember those tricks that Rainbow Dash did at the Best Young Flyer competition, right? I had to try one of those out!
I don't even know what trick she did. We never saw you there. Well, I never saw you there.
Of course I can't fly, so, well, I kinda had to make do with what I can do. You remember that trick where she spun clouds around, right? So awesome!
Again, were you even there? I'd have to watch that episode again.
Well, not as awesome as the Sonic Rain Boom, of course, but I figured, maybe I'd work up to that. The carousel boutique's nice and round, so I've been practicing going around it at top speed. I'm getting pretty good at it. Anyway, the point is, that was not what I had in mind when she gave me that advice. At all.
All right, Scootaloo. I believe you.
Come on, Twilight. Even you have to admit that the story you're telling here sounds awfully far-fetched.
Is it, though?
Just a minute.
All I'm doing, Scootaloo, is putting together the evidence as best as I can to see what it tells us.
Well, you're not doing a very good job of it, I can tell you that.
Patience, Twilight. Patience.
First, there's the window itself. I mean, really, Twilight? You're going to claim that I rolled directly towards the window and crashed through it? Why in the hoop would I do that?
Okay, here you present Scootaloo's trick. Although it makes more sense to present this, and I'll tell you why in just a second.
Wait a second.
No. Actually, I'm not going to claim that you rode directly towards the window, because that's not what happened.
Well, then what?
You said it yourself. You've been practicing going around the Carousel Boutique at top speed, right?
Yeah.
What do you think might happen if, say, opalescence were to suddenly be in the way?
See, that's why I think it would make more sense to present the hair. But whatever.
You'd have to swerve pretty hard to avoid hitting her, right? Hard enough that you might leave tire marks and lose control of your scooter. And then perhaps crash and be launched accidentally through the window of her boutique. Am I getting warm, Scootaloo?
You're on fire.
Bullseye. Can't get warmer than that.
You're in the sun, Twilight.
Enough already, I give.
Do you think now you might be willing to finally tell me what happened that night?
Apple Bloom? Twilight can help you, Scootaloo. I can just feel it. All right. No more running, hiding, or dodging. I'll just give it to you straight. Not much else to do now, right?
Yep.
You already know most of it, so, well, I won't bore you with those details. Yeah, I was practicing that trick. Oba got in front of me. I tried to avoid her and wham! Before I knew it, I was flying through that window. I guess the star from my ribbon got caught on something and was torn off when I did. Honestly, I didn't see much when I was there. I saw some dark figures who I think got startled when I crashed through the window. They ran away pretty quickly after I did. I heard one of them trip, at which point I heard a pretty scary growl and a yelp, as well as the sound of, something getting ripped. By a claw, I guess?
That's what they all say. Sure, you totally saw other people there.
It didn't take me long to figure out what was going on and that I needed to get the heck out of here, so I ran
I think
as
you mean
quickly
get the
as I
heck out of
could.
there, but, you know, semantics.
And, that's about it, really. I totally forgot about the scooter when I left since I was in such a panic, so I came back and got it later.
I hadn't actually thought about what happened to your scooter until just now. Any reason you bring that up?
It's strange, Twilight. I feel like there are thousands of ponies somewhere out there, watching us, looking closely for missing information,
I always
and judging
feel
us
like
harshly if they find any.
somebody's watching me. Whoa.
That's
Sorry.
oddly specific.
Yeah. I'd call it paranoid.
Call it a filly's instinct.
I refer you to my last statement.
Well, thanks, Scootaloo. I think it's about time I paid the Carousel Boutique a second look.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and before I forget, here's your ribbon back. Sorry to have used it as a bit of a bargaining chip.
Yay!
Give her back the ribbon? Aw, we don't have Abaloom as a partner anymore. Oh. I will miss that cute face. And while we're here, why don't we take a look around?
Who's this? I don't remember you hanging out with this pony before.
Twilight, I would think that was obvious.
Oh, well, in that case, is it Sunbloom from school?
No,
Berry Pinch?
no,
Captain Cloudy?
no! Come on, Twilight, you're not even trying!
What? No! I swear I am! I just don't know who it is.
It's Winona, Twilight! Winona!
Applejack's dog? Who drew that?
Sweetie Belle, by any chance were you the painter?
Yep, Rarity was super proud of me.
Ah, that explains it. You suck.
Oh, now I see the resemblance. No, wait. Nope. Still nothing.
Yeah.
Oh,
Newspaper.
hey! New copies of the full free press. How has that been going, now that, well, Diamond Tiara isn't in charge of it anymore?
Well, to be honest, Twi, not many ponies read the school newspaper anymore.
Probably because it's a school newspaper.
Yeah! Featherweight was always better at taking pictures anyway. I can't believe Miss Cheerily put him in charge.
Really? What's wrong with it?
Twi, just read the cover stories and you'll see what I mean.
Mr. Waddles went to the store today. This is, news? And how in Equestria did you write an entire article on this?
It's like a dreader version of TMZ.
way I did when I wrote the Cutie Mark Crusader speech. A sleepless night and a big thesaurus to find lots of awesome big words to use. Not bad, don't you think, Twilight?
Mr. Waddle's extemporaneous, vindictive, superlative, mollify, intransigence. Scootaloo, this isn't even a sentence. It's just several large words strung together.
I don't even know what a third of those words even mean.
Yeah, it's not my best work, but I have better things to do than write boring stories for the school newspaper.
Like draw fan art of Rainbow Dash.
Dedication is not your middle name, I'm guessing.
Speaking of Rainbow Dash fan art,
I'm guessing that Scootaloo did most of the interior decorating of this clubhouse?
Actually, no, I did. Well, Scootaloo does host weekly meetings for the Rainbow Dash fan club.
And these pictures are the results of an art contest I hosted. Aren't they awesome, Twilight? The best pictures ever? Huh?
sure.
Yes. Just like the other couple dozen of them you've shown me in the past. In rapid succession.
I'm not gonna say anything.
Oh, hey, paintbrushes. What are these for?
Painting. What else?
Duh! Full painting stuff!
Yeah, exactly.
All three of us love arts and crafts while we are in school, so why not continue that at our weekly meetings?
What sort of things do you make with them?
Paintings.
Anything we need for our adventures. You name them, we probably have painted them.
We painted vehicles, hang gliders, props, fireworks, giant greeting cards, live animals, and
What?
a bunch of other cool stuff.
Back up for a second, what?
Back up there.
Yeah.
Live animals?
Yeah! We saw how cool the painted animals at the circus looked, and we wanted to try our hooves at painting some.
I'm not going to imagine how that went.
We tried our luck with some cows and chickens on the farm, but Applejack got pretty angry at us the next morning since Aunt and Uncle Orange came to visit. Still, the looks on the orange faces were too funny.
That creates so many questions in my mind that I really think it would be best to leave it there and not ask any of them.
I'm not sure what questions you're creating in your mind. Forget it. Well, let's leave now. And no, they don't have anything else to say, by the way, so don't bother talking to them. But anyway, in any case, let's go to the Carousel Boutique. Let's head on over there. Actually, what time are we at? About 24 minutes. You know what? I may just stop in front of the Carousel Boutique itself. Why not? Let's go in.
But Rarity, did you clean up the boutique?
Why, yes, darling. It was a dreadful, awful mess. Just a few more bits and pieces to put in order, and it'll be good as new.
But it's a crime scene.
I know! Wasn't it terrible? It's taken me all morning to get it back to near working condition.
Rarity, you're stupid.
Rarity, you don't just clean up a crime scene. You need to leave them as is so we can find evidence implicating the culprit. All the mystery novels are completely unanimous on this.
Well, not just the mystery novels.
Oh, right. I suppose that would make sense.
Duh.
Ugh, forget it. Let's see if there's anything of note left.
Let's take a look. Just the stool.
Well, this is something at least. I suppose. This stool wasn't like this yesterday, right?
I should say not. I certainly would have cleaned that up if it had been. Like I was about to.
Hooves off, Rarity.
Down, Rarity.
resist the urge. Let it be dirty for
Heal.
1 day.
If you insist, I shall do my best.
Apparently that's all we can find.
But I don't see anything else. Is there really nothing left to look at in here? No offense, but this stool isn't going to do much.
Well, if you've overlooked anything, I might be able to help with that.
Really? How?
Do you recall that gem-finding spell that I taught you a little while ago, Twilight? Well, I just so happen to have been improving it to find other things that are easily overlooked. I tell you, Twilight, that has been invaluable keeping everything in good working condition around the boutique. I used to spend so long finding all the little things I work with around here.
Finding the remote has never been easier.
Well, that does sound useful. Okay, let's try it out.
I would say we have to stop here, but I know who's exactly about to show up.
But how does it...
Yep.
Oh my gosh! Are you girls talking about Rarity's super duper looper hooper cool ability? I've been waiting so long to talk about it.
Silly me. I thought I might actually get a tutorial from some pony who knows something about the topic at hand.
Silly me, I thought I was about to actually end the part here. Oh well.
You know those crazy times when you're making cupcakes, but then you totally can't figure out where you left the egg timer? No? Well, I sure have, and let me tell you, they are not fun, Buster.
Just count in your head.
But Rarity never has those problems, because once she turns on that super special power of hers, then she can kind of just point her horn and poof! Anything nearby lights up like a disco ball. Then you just gotta go over and take an itty-bitty look-see. To turn on her ability, just click on the button in the field with her face on it. Then, click a spot in the field. If there's anything hidden nearby, you can click on that to check it out. Neat, huh? And to turn it off, just click on the button again. Simple dimple.
Yeah.
If you ask for extra help from the options menu, then the button will light up all brighty-like to let you know there's something important to find. Ooh, sparkly!
Thankfully I have that option turned on.
I still don't...
I know. Trust me, Twilight. They understand me.
Yes, I do.
Uh-huh.
Come on, why don't you try it out? I bet there's a little something over to the left of that stool. Okie dokie. Hope you find lots of cool treasure out there. Bye!
See you later, Pinkie.
Accurate, albeit perhaps over-enthusiastic description.
By the way, last time we see you in the game.
Well, let's get to it. There must be something around here, right?
I'm sure we'll find something. In the next part. With that said, next part, we're going to do a little more searching around here. I will see you guys then.